Welcome to Board Game Nation. My name is Gary Blevins. Thank you so much for watching. I recently had the opportunity to sit down and have a conversation with the legendary game designer Larry Harris. He has more than 200 titles to his name, including 3 from the original Milton Bradley Game Master series, and he was inducted into the Board Game Hall of Fame in 1996. His most popular game is Axis and Allies, but he's also created War Room. He's working on another great game called Imperial Borders that we're really looking forward to. In our conversation, I wanted to ask him if he had any advice for up-and-coming game designers in today's market. Here's what he had to say. So a lot of fans of Board Game Nation are also up-and-coming game designers. And over your incredible career, you have seen just about everything there is to see in this industry. And I'm curious, what changes over your career have you found the most significant in the board game industry? And what advice do you have for people that are just kind of trying to get their first game out into the public?
The money's in digital gaming.
Okay.
Go there. Learn Photoshop. What can I tell you? I didn't blaze any new trails in the digital game design. I kind of was caught in between with the board gaming and then when my Macintosh showed up in 1985 or something. So I was a late comer into that. But if you're born with a cell phone in your hand, and most of our young up-and-coming designers were born in that time, you stick with your digital, but you can use board games, two-dimensional games, to be your touchy-feely that you design. For example, let me start. If I was to, it would be so easy now for me to do a video game of Imperial Borders, because the two-dimensional model and all the math to support it and so on is all there already established. So you can create your electronic games through two-dimensionals, so be able to do prototyping and play board games, because and as you're playing board games, think how you translate them into computer game. Is that helpful?
No, absolutely. One of the reasons why Board Game Nation wanted to get into this space to begin with is that the world is moving more and more online. Retail shops are closing because they can't compete with, all the other options that are available online. But the one thing that bucks that trend are board game stores. And I think that's as a response to the digitalization of social interaction. So I think that there's value in continuing to have the two-dimensional tabletop, board games or card games or role-play games or whatever. And I think that from a game design point of view, I think you hit it exactly. If you want to have a successful game, I think that you need to be able to do both. I think that you need to be able to design a game that is engaging at the tabletop level, but can be translated into a digital model.
Thank you. I couldn't have said it better myself. That's for sure. No, I totally agree with that, of course. And yeah, this interesting time we're living in, don't you think? I mean, the beginning of the electronic age, and we're appreciating how shocking it is, and efficient it is, and scary it is.
Yeah, for sure.
As for this board game phenomena, yeah, it's a need for social contact, I guess. I'm surprised by it. I love it, and it's good to see.
Yeah, for sure. Again, a big thank you to Larry Harris for taking the time to sit down and talk with us. If you want to see more from that interview, click here. If you're ready to watch the whole thing, here's your link. And if you want to see everything going on with Board Game Nation, click here to subscribe. Again, my name is Gary Blevins. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.